Hey Volcana! What? You know what it's time for? Oh, I do! Team Battle!
Hello my fellow hunters, and today we are taking the musical approach. Yes indeed, I'll be singing the rest of the video. No wait, please don't go! I'll stop. I will stop. But more specifically, we're talking the best 5 themes in all of Monster Hunter. And if I'm completely honest, I would say this was harder than deciding even, for example, my favorite monster. Because there are so many incredible themes. They have done such a wonderful job to give so many monsters just the perfect backing track for maximum impact and feel. So, that said, we're gonna start with a few honorable mentions because I just couldn't whittle it down any further. The first one is... sorry, that's the wrong, played the wrong clip there. That's my bad. Here we go. How could I not throw in Basil? It has become iconic, arguably the most well-known famous theme of World and Iceborne, and really there is a reason for that. It is just beautiful. It signifies imminent destruction in the best way, and how could you not adore it? And talking of sudden, oh shit, themes! Wait, you hear that? What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh god! Oh! They're the dog one! They're the dog one! How could a bitter Devil Joe not join his invader Basil brethren in being here in the honorable mentions? It is again just too iconic. And talking of iconic, Proof of a Hero. Technically not a specific monster's theme, though versions of it get used for various monsters. It's something that you have to mention when talking Monster Hunter and music, because it is just so simply breathtaking to listen to. It gets the heart going. It signifies a world of monstrous adventure is on the horizon in the most beautiful of ways. Those opening cutscenes in the early days, well, they set the tone for so many years to come. Then we have, of course, Khezu! Oh, this is so, oh my, oh, that one, yeah, the feel of that bit. Oh, it's so good. The joke is that Khezu's theme is silent. That's why it's funny, so that's why he's here. That's what's going on. That's what's going on there. So I hope you hope you got that. I mean, to be fair, you could also have this as Khezu's theme, but maybe, perhaps not. And then the final honorable mention before the list proper has to go to Nergigante, though more specifically Arch-Tempered Nergigante for his, well, Arch-Tempered theme, because it seriously is just fantastic. It's frantic, it's actiony, it gets your heart racing, it really sets the tone for one final epic battle before World comes to an end and Iceborne reigns, and I for one think it is just the best send-off that could have happened. So, the 5 best themes in Monster Hunter then, at least as far as I'm concerned, and honestly this is a list that could shift a lot over, well, any period of time. As I said, there's so many good themes, but we will begin with... Oh yes, our simple, gentle sailor indeed in Safi'jiiva. Now, miss her lyrics aside, it really is to me quite the special theme. It really encapsulates what it's like to fight this now we know adult version of Zeno, to take that climactic battle from base world, add this extra layer to, oh, that was just the baby. And then the way that it ties in to Sapphire of the Emperor, that dun-dun, 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 dun-dun heartbeat as the star drops, that suspense being built, that moment of, oh no, and then the dead silence as it just is about to impact into the ground, woven into the whole experience. It is masterfully done. And look, don't get me wrong, I am a sucker for a little bit of, you know, those kind of vocals, the epic, angelic-y, kind of just, holy shit, those types of excellent explaining going on here. Those types of feels, those lyrics, those little woven Latin-y words, at least maybe that's what they are. Who knows? He's just a simple sailor. And it just gives a feel that I absolutely adore, that I really mesh with, and I fell in love with that theme when I first heard it. And you know, there is every chance, of course, that it is perhaps a little cheeky bit of recency bias, but that's okay too, because it still is absolutely incredible, and I really adore it. Next up then, we venture to the world of old for a certain psychopath dragonfly dragon. Yes, it's Astalos. While he might not be my favourite member of the Fated Four, that honor goes to Mizutsune. You're beautiful. He certainly has my favourite theme. There is something just so deeply right about that dun 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 dun. It just captures him to an actual T, the psychopathic onslaught of electric, frantic frenzy. He just brings it, and every note brings it too. There's something just pumping about it. It is electrical, it's crackling to listen to, and I will admit that it is one of the few themes that I regularly listen to outside of, you know, I'm fighting the monster and it's playing in the background. It really just has a way of sinking in and just really signifying the encounter that you're in for, and I think it's just wonderful. Coming up after this then is everybody's favorite rocket-powered Elder Dragon! Could it not be? There is something so valorous, which, you know, makes sense when you put it that way, about this theme. It's heroic, it's fun, it's just the kind of, yes, I'm on a quest and I'm gonna complete it, look at me go, we're having this final showdown, this epic duel, and it is most honorable and fun. Maybe that's just me, but it has this almost joyful vibe to it that I really dig, while still carrying that intensity of a fight such as Valstrax. It just has this way of making me feel heroic while I am combating him, and that is really quite special. It's unlike any other theme, really. It just carries this little tone through it that really kind of inspires not just, well, the monster encounter itself, but you while fighting it, and I think that's what it is. The other themes are cool, right? They're badass to listen to, but this one feels almost like a, you can do it, Hunter! Look at you go! You're gonna save everyone from this guy who most of the time actually is quite peaceful and very rarely encounters humans and only ever directly negatively affects them when he accidentally flies through a balloon. But you can do it! You can end him! Yes! Look at you go, you champion! You champion fighting for your life! And I just really cannot deny how much I love it. It just has that, yeah, and I can't find a better way to put it into words, but it really makes the heart dance to listen to it. It really does. So then you might wonder, what could possibly beat it? Well, perhaps a bit biased, but misheard lyrics aside, this theme is something else. It's so lovely that Raging Bracky actually got a final, proper, incredible signature theme, and it has what I am a sucker for, the words spoken in the heart, like going on, and it sings to me, quite literally, and I cannot listen to it enough. It absolutely captures that frantic pace, the punch, 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 dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, that the original normal Bracky theme does, but it adds that extra almost Elder Dragon-y layer of epic over the top, holy shit, that Raging Bracky brings with his ridiculous scale destruction apocalyptic attacks. And when you're trapped in there with him at the final, that theme playing, it is the ultimate epithet of you or him. It is going down, it is climactic, it is all in right now, and you are going all out, and it just signifies that so deeply, and it's something that I cannot get enough with. I have listened to it more times than I care to admit, and oh my god, it's just bloody brilliant, as bloody brilliant as the monster is himself. So, what beats Raging Bracky? Well, as I keep bringing it up, I am a sucker for the Hori, and the ultimate Hori song for me, the ultimate theme is, and you might be able to guess this, I have made no secret of how much it really does it for me. Well, it's everybody's favourite whale. I'll stop now. It just gets me. It just does. It's so beautiful, and I think that is the one theme that I can say is beautiful. Yes, it captures the energy, it captures the majesty, the scale, the epicness of fighting a bloody whale underwater in its lair as it towers over you in the water, its shadow darkening the ocean itself, and it's just you versus it to the end, and it just carries this melodic harmony, this beauty, this prettiness to it that almost is a little bit sorrowful in parts, because ultimately this thing doesn't need to die. It's just trying to get rid of its horn, which is growing over its eye. It's trying to shave it off, just doing what it needs to do to, you know, continue existing. It's not malicious or anything. It's one of the few times we're putting down a monster in almost a somber manner, and now that you've forced it into a corner, forced it to fight, this song kicks up and it really speaks to me. It just absolutely gets in there, gets right into the emotions, and it just plays, well, everything I need it to. It's just wondrous. It has all the elements a theme should be. A simple, epic beauty combined with that just pure badass yeah as you listen to it, and I have never ever heard a theme that has topped it. It was the one thing that I was sure of when I first started thinking about this, and I am still very much sure of it now. So Ceadeus, well, it's all you, buddy. Like if you enjoyed this, let me know what your favorite themes are, of course, and subscribe for more. A goodbye.
Rage Gaming with the video float.
But that's all that's really relevant at the mo, but I'm still gonna leave this up so you patrons know that I love you even though the outro's no longer that kinda relevant. But the new one's being worked on and it's gonna be a truly badass song, and don't worry, I won't be doing any rapping on it. I'm gonna go now. This was shit.